Greetings, healthcare scholars, and welcome back to the For Health Scholars channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Dr. Orobosa, and on this channel, I show current and aspiring healthcare professionals how to one, quickly and successfully earn their degrees, and two, how to start, build, and enjoy profitable careers within the business side of the healthcare industry. So definitely welcome to the channel. It is such a pleasure to have you. Now, today you're in for a treat because we're going to be talking about healthcare marketing and PR managers and just really showing their job description and how they play an important role in the healthcare industry. However, before I jump into the conversation for today, here's a few words from our sponsor. Greetings, Health Scholars. Today's episode is sponsored by my course, which is titled From Healthcare Graduate to Hired. Now, let me ask you a few questions. Are you a professional looking to work in the healthcare industry? Or are you a current healthcare professional looking to pivot within the healthcare industry? If you just answered yes to one of the two questions I just asked, guess what? This course is right for you, and here's why. The For Healthcare Graduate to Hired course is a video program dedicated to giving you a detailed strategy and actionable steps for implementation that will take you from healthcare graduate to job seeker to hired. In addition, in this course, I'll be sharing my stories and the different job opportunities that I've had and how I landed those jobs, as well as giving you access to the top strategies I have provided over 100 plus professionals that have helped them either land their first, next, or dream healthcare job. Now, what can you expect from the course? Well, let's have a look inside. In this course, you'll get access to a variety of video modules, and the first one is really prepping you for your job hunting process. In the job hunting process, we're going to talk about a strategy that everyone needs because strategy is key in helping you get hired. In addition, I'm going to go over some of the essential documents that you need to help you in the job hunting process to grab the attention of hiring managers. And it's not just your resume and cover letter. We're also going to show you how to prepare for the interview and how to transition from different industries into the healthcare field. We'll also talk about networking and how to connect with recruiters, which leads me to some of the course bonuses that I will be giving out in this course. So the first bonus is that you'll get access to an exclusive recruiter directory in which you'll have the name and contact information of different recruiters that you can connect one-on-one and work with them, which can help you in your job hunting process. Another course bonus is that you'll get access to the For Health Scholars job board, in which we'll be hosting and featuring jobs that are hiring like right now. Also, each month you can go live with me via the monthly live Q&A sessions in which you can ask questions that you may have about the course or about just your job hunting process and how to get hired quickly, because getting hired is the name of the game. So the course is now open. I encourage you to register today. I am running a very special promo, okay, in efforts to get you hired. 'Tis the season to getting paid. So once again, thank you for watching today's video. And until next time, cheers to getting hired. All right, so we are back. I am very live tonight. So if you're tuning in and have questions, please feel free to drop them in the live chat comment box, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But thank you for joining me tonight. And as I stated, today's conversation, we are going to explore the healthcare marketing and PR manager role. It is a role for professionals who are interested in healthcare, but also interested in the marketing and communication side of the healthcare industry. This is very much an important component of the healthcare industry, just as we have physicians, nurses, and even healthcare administrators. So without further ado, let's jump into the conversation for today. Now, do note that healthcare marketing professionals, they help organizations really connect with their targeted clientele. Just think about it for a moment. When we think about the business of healthcare, our primary consumer are patients, and we need to find ways where we can communicate and connect with patients on a consistent basis. And the communication is not necessarily about just transmitting information or sharing information about their health, but also showing them why they should choose our organization to get their healthcare services from. Because one of the things that we do know of in the US is that we have multiple healthcare organizations from across the 50 states. And really, for a patient to make a decision that they're going to come to your facility to receive care, they take a few things into consideration. They take how well the services are being provided at that organization. They also take in consideration the doctors, the nurses, the level of care and the quality of care that they receive, how much of the care that they can afford, and is it easily accessible. And so with marketing managers and public relations professionals, they really help healthcare organizations share their brand story. They help healthcare organizations connect with their targeted consumers in a way that would encourage them to take action. And we hope the action as healthcare administration professionals, public health professionals, or just anyone working in the healthcare organization who needs patients to come in, because that helps us keep our doors open. We are wanting to make sure that we're connecting with them in the right way so that they can take action and patronize our facility. And so healthcare marketing professionals, they do help with that. Now, specifically with a healthcare marketing and PR manager, you have the marketing component and then you have public relations. So public relations is quite different than marketing, but they can go hand in hand if you think about it. And so with the healthcare marketing and public relations manager, they are an individual who engage with individuals, customers, healthcare organizations, and their external or internal stakeholders, even us as employees, to share the brand messaging of the organization. And how they do that can be through various media outlets. So places like now, social media and other digital marketing publications, but also even in traditional media. So on the TV, on podcasts. I mean, the list of ways that a marketing professional, particularly a healthcare marketing and public relations manager, really helps the organization connects with their targeted audience. It can be through various platforms, but their core goal is to shine light on why their consumer should patronize their organization. Now, as a healthcare marketing and public relations manager, you have to be really good at showing healthcare organizations how to effectively share their brand story. And for many organizations in the healthcare space, you will notice that they have a mission, they have a vision, they have a value statement, they have different acronyms that describes the level of the service they aspire to deliver each and every time, and the standards that they hold their employees to. And so healthcare marketing and public relations managers really help healthcare organizations tap into the storytelling side of their business. We know that marketing is key. Most of the times, how you patronize a business or even just obtain a product, you probably would take in consideration more of a word of mouth referral than an advert. And so a healthcare marketing and public relations manager, they have to be very strategic in being able to help get referrals into the organization, as well as help the healthcare organization sell their services and products, which leads me to talk about their areas of focus. So as a healthcare marketing and PR manager, your responsibilities include creating brand communications, digital and print media, preparing organizational resources and marketing tools to help them share their story, also hiring a marketing team. And so with a marketing and PR manager, they may not be skilled in social media. And so they may hire a social media manager to come on to the team to help them really help this organization share their story and connect with their targeted clientele, as well as they support with the development and cultivation of community partnerships and strategic relationships. And that's really leaning into the public relations component of it, or side of it, is that having strategic contacts with individuals who can help shine visibility on some of the organization's leading executives and influential personalities at the organization, which most of the time it is executive leadership that is, you'll see in the media just talking about how they operate business. So just keep that in mind. As a public relations manager, communication is key, but also cultivating strategic partnerships is a part of the job as well. Now, let's talk about the job description of a healthcare marketing and PR manager. And so in this role, they're typically responsible for, once again, cultivating patient communications, but also internal and external stakeholder communications, even down to employees. For many employees, when they're making a decision to work at a given organization's culture comes into place. And you may hear many people say that I'm hiring a candidate who will add to the culture of our organization. But you too, as the employee, you are also wanting to work with an organization who aligns their goals and missions and vision and values, also aligns with your personal morals, ethics, and values. And one way to tap into that is by using a healthcare marketing and PR manager. So that's pretty much a part of their role. They're also maybe responsible for all communications and marketing and being able to communicate health related topics in the most impactful but also sensitive way, because we know with health information it is heavily protected by law. So like with HIPAA, also patient privacy guidelines and laws that are in place. And so being able to tell a healthcare story and talk about healthcare topics in a way that keeps your clientele engage and want to do business with you, but also does not allow us to violate any protocol policies and procedures as well as laws as it relates to protecting patient information. And then in addition, in their role, they're pretty much orchestrating various work streams and various media outlets and channels, because the public relations component of it, as hence in the name, public relations, is all about community. It's all about fostering partnerships. And so you'll find that when an organization has something like a charity or a fund or a sponsorship ball, that the marketing team are really creating targeted campaigns to help sell that ball so that money can come into the organization. So your marketing team is very influential. And although as a marketing individual, you can work in various industries, you're also needed in the healthcare space. And so that is why I'm talking about this role in detail tonight. Now, typical healthcare marketing and communications managers, they do have formalized education under their belt. And so they may have a degree, at minimum, a bachelor's in communications, journalism, or marketing, or even in English, but they also garner healthcare experience. And so if you want to work in the healthcare space, getting healthcare experience is important, all right? And working in healthcare environments are important because we know, unlike other industries, the healthcare industry is very unique. It is multifaceted and at times very complex. And so any individual who is working in the healthcare industry as an employee, it's imperative that they're able to communicate and talk about healthcare topics and have the experience to just know what we go through to keep our doors open, to be able to serve patients, and to be able to deliver quality, safe, and effective patient care services. Now, alternative healthcare marketing and PR manager job titles. So, I always like to equip you with the information that you need so that if you're looking to work in this role, that you maximize your opportunities, right? So, alternative names to call a healthcare marketing and PR manager could be a healthcare communications director or corporate communications manager, because you have corporate healthcare. You may even have a marketing PR consultant. And so these different titles that you see are describing the same role. They have the same responsibilities. And so if you want to embark on a marketing career or a public relations career or communications career in healthcare, and particularly you want to operate in a marketing and PR manager title, look for these titles and apply with the hopes that you get the call for the interviews and even hired. Okay, so now let's get to the money, all right? So, what is the typical healthcare marketing and PR manager salary? Well, from my research, the average PR marketing and PR manager, they make about $98,000 per year across the US. On the lower income tier, it could be about $75,000. On the medium income tier, is about $98,000. But on the upper tier, as you can see, it can be a six-figure or more type of salary. So once again, there's many factors that come into place as it relates to what salary you would actually acquire in this role. Of course, it relates to the organization's budget, the capacity in which they want to hire you, their need for marketing and communications, but also how well do you negotiate and communicate your skills, your experience, and what you can bring to the table with the organization. But on average, this is how much that they make. And so these are the types of organizations that hire hire healthcare marketing and PR managers. So you have hospitals, of course, outpatient clinics, but also you have healthcare management and consulting firms, insurance agencies, marketing agencies who specialize or have a clientele in healthcare, governmental agencies, and even long-term care facilities, just to name a few. And so if you ever wonder, okay, what organizations can I work for, or who hires a healthcare marketing and PR manager, here's a great starting point and some examples of types of organizations that will hire you. So this is the $1,000,000 question. Is becoming a healthcare marketing and PR manager right for you? And my honest opinion is if you enjoy storytelling and if you enjoy helping organizations tell their stories, then this role may be right for you. Of course, you have to be a great communicator. Of course, you have to have excellent verbal and written communication skills, being able to listen, be able to transform just the average conversation that we have about just healthcare, how we translate healthcare operations, and then turning that into a dynamic story and a story that sells, because that is the name of the game in marketing: telling stories and creating campaigns that sell so that it invokes an action for, which in this case, patients to patronize your facility, employees or healthcare workers to come to your facility to work, as well as external stakeholders using your facility as a prime partner and stakeholder in helping once again deliver quality, safe, and effective patient care services. So I hope tonight's conversation was really helpful to you. We are nearing the end of the series that I'm calling CAREERMAS. So today is day 14, and I've just been enjoying the experience and just looking and reading through all of the comments and feedback that everyone has. And so it is something that I'm continuing to think about adopting into the content for the health scholars in the new year. But once again, I want to thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, bye for now.